everybody hear me? Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and have right side shove up and shove. Go ahead and get 4 strokes in there. Attention. And go. 1 and 2 and 3 and let it ride. Make sure, front row, raise your hand. We are all watching front row. We're not, oh, that's fancy. We are not looking down at our feet. We are not looking down on our paddles. We are keeping our eyes forward, up the boat as much as possible. All inside arms should be going up and down at the same time. Let's be as perfect as possible today. Dallas is in less than a month. We got to get nice and ready. Real quick, let's go into our setup positions. Blades hovering just above the water like you're about to take a stroke. Get a good amount of rotation in there. Those blades should be straight up and down. Make sure we have a good amount of rotation. Make sure your chest is facing the person adjacently in front of you. Hinge at the hip, place the blade in the water, go down. Fully buried, no flat blade showing. Absolutely no flat blade showing. Come up, down, up, down. Let her ride. Caleb, I had the pleasure of sitting in the drummer's seat on your team, Long Wave, and I got to give you some one-on-one coaching with your stroke and everything. Make sure you bury that blade fully buried. I'm not just calling out Caleb, I'm calling out the whole entire crew. Blade fully buried, fully anchored before you even start driving. That's going to be another variable to the equation of success that we're going to have in Dallas and every race that we have before that. So let's do a nice little 5-minute warm-up. Give me 1 big stroke forward and go. 1. Sit ready. Attention. Fully buried at attention. Basically move your outside hand up just a little bit more. Try to give yourself about a fist length. Yep. And go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Eyes forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep it easy, keep it light. Let's just warm up. Focus on quality strokes. I want you to focus on rotation and leg drive. Driving on the beat and drive. Drive. Drive and drive. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Still need that rotation. Get used to that rotation. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. A little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and rotation every stroke, and go. 3 and 4. Make this a core workout, guys. And 4. Keep watching first row. And 3 and 4. Place the blades fully buried before you start the drive. And drive. Drive. 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and on the left side, watch Jillian. Everybody on the right, watch Jenny. Inside hands, all up and down at the same and time. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3. A little faster. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 4. Alicia, let's get more rotation and a stiffer top arm. Straighten it up a little bit. And 2, and 3. Very nice. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 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 Crystal, a little bit more rotation. 3. Make your bodies do the work, not your arms. 2, and 3, and 4. Make sure you get some leg drive in there too. And 4. 1, and 2, and 3. A little faster. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 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 Try not to lose your connection through half your stroke. Feel that resistance all the way through your drive. All the way through your drive. And press, and press, press, and press. And 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3. Let it ride. Heidi, I got the whole boat in the camera. I just checked. It's not just bench seats. All right, so we're gonna practice. We're gonna practice some startups. Okay. Increase of 5, power 5, faster 5, and then a decrease of 5. I know last year I was having you guys basically do short strokes. I don't want that anymore. Changed my mind. The only thing propelling this boat forward and increasing the speed and acceleration is the active act of paddling. If you have to shorten it up on the faster 5, shorten it up a little bit, just a little bit, just enough to stay in time. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Real quick before we do that, let's do a legs, no legs drill for about a minute or so. We're going to start with all legs for 8, no legs for 8. All legs for 8, no legs for 8. We're going to do that for about a minute, and I want you to feel the acceleration in the boat. Give you one big stroke forward, and go. Sit ready. No startup, just paddling. All legs for 8, no legs for 8. Attention. Go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 7, and no legs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, and all legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and no legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and all legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and no legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and all legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and no legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Eyes forward, and 6, 7, and all legs. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. Let it ride. So with no legs, what Wally is telling me, which is our speed coach, when we don't use our legs, we are getting, at 47 strokes a minute, we are going 2.8 meters per stroke. When we initiate legs, we are going 3.2 meters per stroke. That's a lot. If we're not leg driving, we're slow. What I need is explosiveness. I need you to put a freaking hole in the bottom of this boat with your legs. You use your legs, you turn this sport into a full-bodied sport. You couple that with rotation, really load that leg in with rotation, have that leg bend with that rotation as you pigeon forward, lean back, unwind, press that foot, drive that blade with a fully buried blade, not a partial blade, not 7/8 of the blade, 100% of that blade fully buried. We can make some freaking magic happen. We're gonna go in for a startup. Abby, beat that drum like it bullied you in school, alright? Sit ready? I saw that, Caleb. I see everything. Attention. Full strokes, long strokes, powerful strokes. Lean into those strokes. This is a startup, and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and power. Legs, 3, 4, faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Race and pace, race and pace, and 1 and 2 and 3. Let it ride. Very nice. What? It's kind of inconsistent since we were going faster for the strokes per minute, so the distance per stroke is going to be lower, but we were still hitting a little over 3 meters per stroke. Against the wind. Let's see what it does with the wind. Big Greg, take it easy today. Did you stretch before you came out? Did you stretch? Did you do your warm-up? No. Okay. Take it easy. Let's go on these workouts. Everybody, let's go 80-90% power. Let's not go full on pedal to the metal or anything like that. 80 to 90% power. when we do our workout, which is the minute 30 seconds on. All right, give me 2 big strokes backwards, and go. 1 and 2, let it ride. All right, we'll do another startup. Sit ready. Attention. Rotation and leg drive. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and power legs, legs. 3, 4, faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Race and pace, race and pace, and 1 and 2, 3. Give me 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let it ride. 3.3 meters per stroke on that one. Oh, there's a croc up for Grags. Caleb, you're in luck. It looks like your size. I feel like crocs are like the cockroaches of the future nuclear blast. Nice. Oh, if crocs could talk. Ah! Ew. Dibs. All right, let's go ahead and get our workout in. All right. You may not have enough time to do the whole workout, so it could end up being a 3 by 4 by minute and a half on, minute and a half off. What's that? Yeah, you're staying in time. You're gonna feel it in the boat. Like if you're delayed pigeoning back versus everybody else, like it's just that feeling that we don't get on that machine. You're gonna feel it. You're doing good. You're doing good. All right, crew. Give me 2 strokes forward and go. 1 and 2. Let it ride. All right. We're going to do this with a startup. We're going to do 4 by minute and a half on, minute and a half off. The minute and a half off is super slow, active paddling. After a minute and a half, we're going to slowly build up to that race pace, about 55, 60 strokes a minute for a minute and a half. And we're going to do that 4 times, and I'll give you a 4-minute rest, full, and then do it all over again. Give me 1 big stroke forward, and go. Fully buried blades every time. Get used to it. I should only see cylindrical shaft coming through the water. Sit ready. Starting with a startup. Attention. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and power legs, legs. 3, 4. Faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Race and pace. Race and pace. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3. Watch first row. 1